Hello, my name is Chaz and today I'm going to be teaching you a few simple chords. So I'm using my acoustic guitar here as to get a better sound from the chords instead of on electric. So the first chord we're going to be looking at is probably one of my most favourites, is the E. So there's the E string there, the lowest E, and you go down to the A string and place your middle finger on the second fret of the A string. You place your ring finger on the D string of the second fret, like that. That would be an E minor, if nothing else. You play that's an E minor. To make it an E major, you put your first finger on the first fret of the G string. You see there? G string. Haha, funny. I know. On the G string on the first fret, like that. So it's A, second fret, D, second fret, and G, first fret, with your fingers like that. Yeah, like that. Next we'll be talking about an A minor, which is pretty much almost exactly the same as this, except you just move down a string. So I was there for an E. Now you move all the way down one whole string to A minor. So instead of it being on there, as you can see, it would be moved down an entire whole string. To make this E minor, the A minor, into an A major, pull off your first finger. So it's just those two on there, on the D and the G string. D and the G string, second fret. But then on the B string, you put your little finger on the second fret as well. So you fit all three fingers into the second fret. It's D, G, and B, I think. Yeah, D, G, and B, like this. You want to play only these four strings here. You want to miss out this top string, otherwise it sounds really low. Like that, you want to just play these. If you want it to be really high, then only do these four, but I tend to do it with these five. From the E, if you want to do a C, you pretty much get into the E minor position, except instead of having it on these two just here, you keep that finger there, so it's only on the D and the G. So G is on first fret, D is on the second fret, but with your A, you put up onto the third fret. So it's third fret A, second fret D, then first fret G. Like that. No, first fret B, first fret B. So I don't tend to usually use this chord. I usually use my own type of chord, which is two fingers on the. So it's E and A, third fret, and that's how I usually play it. That means you can play all the strings like this. Because when you have only just the one finger on there, but not like my way, you have to miss out the top string, and I reckon it doesn't give it as good a sound. So I prefer putting two fingers. It makes it give it a lower, more fuller sound. Yeah, no, crappy, but still. D is kind of easy. You go on to the bottom, the highest strings. The high E is the second fret with your middle finger. And then with your first finger, you go up two strings to the G string. G string, like that. So that the only one that's not being used is the one in between the two, which is a B string, which is where you have to put your ring finger on the third fret. So, and then you play the bottom four strings. So only these four here. A good little tune that I like to play that helps me with my E's, A's, and my E's, A minors, and C is where you do an E, you go. You jump down to A minor. And then you jump back up to E. So it's pretty much E, A, on I think 2 bars of 1 line. And then you bring these fingers here, this finger up a string to the 3rd fret to do the C, but I play it like that. You do a C, then back down to A minor, then E. My little song I made up. This is another good song which helps you with your A minor, D, and your G, which I haven't showed you yet. G is probably one of my favourites. You have your first 2 fingers like this. The low E, you have your middle finger on the 3rd fret, and the A underneath it. You have your first finger on the 2nd fret, like that. And then on the bottom, you can either have your ring finger on the 3rd fret at the very bottom E string, like this. I put 2 fingers. I put the E, the high E and the B, both on the 3rd fret, like this, with my fingers at the top like that, to make it. So the song that I know, you start off with a A minor. And you go up to G and then back to A minor again. I actually got this song off of my mate Kelby. He's on YouTube as well. Can't remember his name, but he leaves me comments and stuff, so check out his page. But you go from E minor to G to E minor again, then you do that 3 times, and the 4th time you go, then you jump down to a D, like this, and you go, but then you just do random little finger tappings on the 3rd fret on the E string, like that. You jump up to G, but you don't put your fingers at the bottom, you go, and then you put your fingers down like. You jump to E minor, A minor, and a D. G, A minor, E minor, A minor, D, and then ending with G. That's just a few chords that I know quite well, just 2 of my little songs as well, but yeah. I'll be uploading some more chords when I can, and keep subscribing. Bye bye.